How am I looking on camera? I need to move it.
Yes.
In grace and love met our aidest need. By his own hand, perfect plan.
All they hear is
Free,
singing.
yes, free indeed. Such a good song.
You need to turn your camera sideways.
What you need?
Turn your camera the other way.
This way? Like
There
that?
you go.
Better?
Now you're center. Here we
Okay.
go. I'll put us on. Do I need to get those out of our ears?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
But you got to watch the thingy.
There we go. Now you can hear us. Good morning.
Did it?
Good morning, everybody. It should. I added the audio to
the stage. That's it. That's it.
Should. You should be able to hear us.
So I'm looking for.
Is that better, Dolores? There we are. Thank you. Oh, Dave, they didn't get to hear you singing earlier.
See? There we go.
It's crazy.
So now I kind of get the view. I need to kind of tilt this up just a little.
See, can you see? Because when I'm sitting over there,
you can
see through the window and see the logos on the wall.
Yeah, but
with
now
Dave,
on my downward facing,
he's sitting in just a regular office chair with his foot up.
That is funny.
Oh,
and not.
KWFC, Dave and Paula, that was a Kingdom Heirs with What We Need. See, I've already messed up my first break on Friday Live.
Easy to do.
It's
easy to do when you're switching roles a little bit.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a totally different view for all of us.
It is a different view.
My view is the top corner of the room.
We want to encourage you to join us on Facebook or YouTube for Friday Live. We have lots to talk about. There are events going on everywhere for Memorial Day weekend to honor our fallen men and women that have served our country. Yeah. And it's Friday Live. And we're still, we haven't even gotten to talk about the singing news information.
Right. Everybody's kind of waiting for the midterm election. No, there's an election going on right now.
It's right
There's
now.
a vote going on here in the next issue of the Singing News magazine. You need to be aware. You need to know.
Right. Join us on Friday Live, KWFC on Facebook or YouTube.
I think I'm still a little taller. Bring it down just a shade.
I think I did it. Wait.
Bottom ones. Yeah.
I think I did it.
What'd you do?
Are we done? Like we're not on air?
Well, you tell me if the red buttons are down there.
The red buttons are up.
Oh, no, if the red buttons at the bottom need to be white.
They are white.
Okay.
They're white. Okay. That part I've got down.
Okay. When you said they're up.
It's this part. Woo! Hey, Mr. Kenny Evans.
Is Kenny looking in on us?
It is so good to have you with us.
He reached out to me.
Tennessee.
He reached out to me. He was praying for me in my footy last week. I appreciate that.
Were you praying for me too? Because I'm like
pray for both of us. But really pray for Paula because she's shouldered the greater burden the past week and a half, 2 weeks, really.
It's
2 weeks ago today, I picked up the nail.
Here's the thing. God has been so working in everything.
Yeah.
In my life, in your life, and it's all working out.
It's okay.
God is
He's in
good.
control,
Mhm.
and he's always good. Gotta remind yourself of that even when you're kinda hoofing it on one foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's still good.
So, do our friends on Facebook, some of you may not be aware of all that Dave has gone through. Has it only been a week?
Well,
Or was it 2 weeks?
it was 2 weeks ago today I
today.
stepped on the nail. I was gone out all last week in the hospital
And then
'cause
it's been back this
I'm a
week.
diabetic, and a diabetic foot injury can be just bad, and it just gets bad in a hurry. Circulation. My numbers, I've been behaving as good as a diabetic probably can. My numbers been fabulous. Been trying to take care of that, maintain that good. But yeah, there's still a circulation issue no matter how good your sugar numbers are. Diabetes is just it's a bad thing. Don't catch it. Don't catch it. If you can get away from it. Don't ever catch diabetes. That's my encouragement.
Yeah. Just be careful, and if you go work in a yard,
Yeah,
maybe
get you some safety shoes,
maybe wear safety shoes.
which I have now. Too late.
Do you have a pair of safety shoes?
Oh, yeah.
Did Deb
I've
go out
ordered
on
them.
Saturday and buy them?
We ordered them while I was in the hospital. I was like, I just can't be doing this. I just can't be doing this.
Oh.
Who's got time? Because this is the time she's trying to get a garden in. Some of her stuff in her garden still. She's a little bit late thanks to me. So anyway,
All Dave's fault.
bless her. So pray for Deb too.
We have been. I was thankful. I mean, this is going to sound bad, but those of y'all that know him, I was thankful that Debbie, that Dave was in the hospital and she wasn't having to be the bad guy
How
in
so?
all the nursing cares.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't always, like, I don't know how she let you wait until Monday to go to the ER.
Well, no, we went to urgent care Saturday.
I know.
And we felt, I'm just going to say this, and I'm not going to go further into it because they're good people work there, but I feel let down with my urgent care experience. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to go to the emergency room because there's very few emergency things happening there in the emergency room. Unless you have a heart attack or something with your lungs, you'll get an ear tag and you'll be out there with the rest of the cattle in the waiting room.
Right.
And I even still got that Monday when I did go to the ER. Because the antibiotics that I was prescribed and all the things from urgent care didn't seem to be working. So,
good morning, Yantina.
Hi, Yantina.
She says, I'm thankful that you rescued us from German captivity in the Second World War.
Oh, what a nice
I love that. That's very sweet.
Yantina, that's beautiful.
Sweet.
So she's celebrating Memorial Day with us.
She is. Terry.
She's out there at Flanders Field or near. Mm-hmm.
So good to see. Gosh, we've got Terry in the house. For those of you that are asking, yes, I did survive the day at Silver Dollar City.
That's fun.
Yes, I did tell my granddaughter that I would ride all the rides. Now, let's keep in mind she's only 3.5.
Yep. So she can't qualify for some of them.
So there's some that we couldn't ride.
Yeah.
And there were some she wouldn't ride with me.
Oh. She would be a big girl?
She wouldn't ride the balloons. I love the balloons. And she said no.
Oh, she didn't want to ride them at all.
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, it can be kind of scary.
We even got
up in the air a little bit.
We sat and got our pretzel dogs.
And
you sat there and you
the
could
bomb.
see the balloons. And I'm like, Elena, don't you want to go ride those?
Yeah, the pretzel dogs are right behind the balloons.
And then she didn't want to ride Fire in the Hole. She told me that I'm not happy on Fire in the Hole.
Oh.
That ride doesn't make me happy.
Was she not? Had she ridden the new one?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. She didn't like it.
All right. That's one opinion.
But we rode the frogs, we rode the dogs, we rode the teacups twice.
The frogs and dogs and teacups twice.
Yeah. And then we rode the little ship ride that goes around, and so it's kind of a fast little thing. It was fun.
Did you guys get on the squirt boats where the water squirting?
Oh yeah, we did
the Tom Sawyer thing, or was that Huck and Tom?
The Flooded Mine.
Oh, okay.
That's like one of the original rides there. That's still there from way back when.
That's fun.
But it looks like they've gone in and done some updates to it.
Okay.
And it was really nice. Because with having the little, we couldn't really focus on shooting.
Yeah.
We had to focus on keeping the littles in the boat.
Yeah. Right. Right. So, we would have some big time Taylor family competition on that shooting.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Goodness. Greg's going off the grid tomorrow.
Good for him.
For 2 weeks.
Over to Florida.
I wish I could
I'm
go
a little
off
bit
the
jealous
grid.
about that. Hey, you picked the busiest weekend to get over there, too. They say Orlando's the #1 flight destination for Memorial Day weekend.
But he's like...
They're driving it.
He's driving, and they're not necessarily doing Orlando, are they?
I thought
I
he
don't
said
think
he
of going off the grid as Orlando.
Well, I mean,
Mm.
just don't let me know where you're at. That's being off the grid.
That's true.
Yeah, you just don't leave a forwarding address.
You were going to be gone for 2 weeks, but we all knew where you were going to be.
Got the kibosh on that. Yeah, I was supposed to be in Orlando next week. Yeah. We don't want to go into that. I was having a happy day.
I just had to cancel my vacation for September because my vacation plans got changed, and I cried a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a cruise. It'll be my first cruise in 5 years.
Wait.
I haven't been on a cruise.
I hadn't heard that.
COVID.
You hadn't told me that, I don't think, that you canceled that.
We canceled it.
Yeah. Oh.
I did that yesterday.
You told me it was a possibility.
Yeah.
I didn't know you pulled the trigger.
We were going to meet some friends out from Virginia and go on a cruise together. And
that's got to be up there with canceling your trip to Florida, canceling your tickets to Orlando, to Universal. Mm-hmm. That's got to be up there.
Probably, yeah.
That's sad. So pray for this morning team, because we're
sad.
We're having to cancel all our fun trips, and Greg gets to go.
Part of the reason we're getting to cancel is because of this monster we've kind of created right here.
Well,
and it's a good monster.
It's a good monster. It's a good monster.
It's like the Monsters Inc. monster.
And right, they're kind monsters.
Yeah.
They're not trying to hurt you. They're just look funny. And that could also be applied here. Well, when we dino suited up too.
Oh my goodness.
For the competition.
That was so much fun.
So you're on the hook. You do have to go to NQC in case they pull your name out of the...
I know, that's what you told me.
Yeah, you do.
And so when we were weighing NQC and
all the things,
like then NQC was going to fall like 10 days when we got back from our cruise.
Yeah, well, you could do that still.
Well, I have another job.
Oh,
and I have to
the other job that pays you.
Yeah, I don't get to get paid when I'm off work.
Yep.
So
yep,
I kind of had to take care of that.
Am I still in frame with my adjustment?
You are.
Okay.
You are. With his foot up, he slides down in his seat all the time.
Yeah, wants kind
Thank you, Greg.
What he said.
Congratulations.
Now, Greg.
Dave is flying totally blind here. He does not have a phone.
I've got a phone, but it's not keeping up.
He doesn't have a computer. He is totally trusting me.
I'm doing radio by faith this morning.
All the things this morning. You do have a monitor over there
that's a little bit, and even still with the way I have to sit.
Notice I have it on manual, so I have to
minute and a half.
Make sure.
You want to talk about politicking, or you want to talk about Memorial Day stuff?
Let's talk about politicking.
Let's politic a little bit.
Let's do.
We have this one chance.
Yeah, it'll be our only time during Friday Live. We'll politic.
Well, and here's the thing: once the July issue has done its thing. And is it probably July 15th? Is that the deadline? Probably.
I think it's July.
Yes, the July issue. The July issue is when the vote comes out, and then it's...
Have we had the June issue out yet?
I think, no, not yet.
Yeah, the June issue hasn't come out yet.
Yep.
So we got to did we have a May issue?
We do. It's out there on the
that's thing. The pink cover.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it's all running together. Of course, I've lost a week and a half here, so... lost track of some of
you know what, Yantina, I may take you up on that.
What's she offering?
She's going to accept my award for me. Here's the thing. Even if something happens and I don't get to go, Dave can still accept the award for me because... No, because listen.
You can't not think. You got to be there.
If I win, you win.
It's
a win for both of us because we're a team.
Correct. In that regard, absolutely truth. Yeah. Absolute truth. That is the irony of this award is we're a team show. So the fact that we both got individually acknowledged for favorite DJ blows us away.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's cray.
But we're honored and we're really excited. We're going to be obnoxious out there together.
And we are going to do our best to win it.
Are you ready? We're going to go live.
Do it.
Once again.
Politicking.
Paula can do this. KWFC, that is the Kingsmen with God Saw Across. Dave and Paula with you this morning, doing Friday live on Facebook and YouTube. We're talking a little bit of politics.
Well, you have this one season. So you got to make the most of it.
And it may never happen again.
Right. The chances of it happening, well, we thought that the chances of this happening was astronomical anyway.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, we had a better chance of landing a washing machine on an asteroid than the chances of this happening.
Well, with the magnetic force, there might be one. We just never know.
You never know until, so don't say it can't happen.
We're talking about Singing News Magazine Fan Awards. They are presented in September at National Quartet Convention. Yep. Every year we have a lot of fun with this because we get to nominate our favorites, and then they bring out the top 10. Then we get to vote, and it takes it down to 5.
Yeah.
And then out of those 5, a winner is chosen to be presented with that honor at National Quartet Convention.
So we're already at that top 5.
Mm-hmm.
And coming up in the July issue of Singing News Magazine will be the ballot. So if you are a subscriber, that's when that comes out. If you're not a subscriber, you have that much time. But I don't know if I'd wait. If I'm going to go ahead and subscribe, I'd subscribe, start learning more things about Southern gospel music now.
Right. That way you can pick your winners with knowledge and with heart. You can see all the changes and the shifts and groups, and maybe you have a favorite artist you follow. Right. Like, I don't think there's a chance Karen Peck's going to leave Karen Peck and New River. Right. That's the name. But, just follow them and see what they're up to and see cute pictures of the grands. But most importantly, cast your vote. For information on how you can participate in the voting for the Singing News Fan Awards, we've got information on the magazine on our website, kwfc.org.
There you go. Yep.
Do I have a terrified look on my face while I'm doing this?
I still feel like a 3-year-old over here. This console's right under my chin.
Why is there another break right there?
Just doesn't. I mean, I don't know.
Did I go in?
You may have
too early.
Went in before, but that's fine. That's all right. It's all good. If it bothers you, you'll have to delete it. It will stay there, I think. So hit your little red button, the little trash can, boom, make them go away. See, better.
Okay.
And when you get to Motel Bible, you want to put a stop or put a automatic stop on that. But you got to wait till he gets to it.
Okay.
Wait till he rolls up.
That's probably how I messed up. I probably hit the stop button.
I think that's what you probably did.
Okay.
It's all good.
Live and learn.
You don't know until you do it. How can you possibly know?
I'm probably giving away a lot of secrets here by.
How so?
Greg got his June magazine yesterday.
Lucky.
How'd
you get it so early?
Yantina says, then see, when you are there, Dave, to receive the award, if you leave those nails out of your way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I probably wear my safety. I wear my safety shoes.
Much more careful. Stacy, my cousin Stacy from Iowa.
Is she on?
Is on with us.
Nice. Hi, Stacy.
I am in the throes of planning a family reunion.
Oh, that's right.
For July.
Right. Right over concert time, isn't it?
Right over concert time. Yeah.
It's all just life.
I've already
life be dealing.
But it's going to be a good time. I'm excited. We're going to be celebrating, of course, family, but my mom's 80th birthday.
That's a pretty cool occasion.
And my mom is one of 11 children.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how many cousins I have. I mean, just when there's that many.
My mama turned 80 in January. We went up and had a small party with her friends.
It's such a big deal. Kim Grimminger.
Yes.
Is listening on the app as she travels to Colorado.
Nice, Kim. Good to have you checking in.
Good to have you with us.
Now, Kim, you and I have been friends a long time, so there's really not a question on this vote with you, right? Right?
But Kim, there's only one girl.
So?
There's only one girl.
So?
I think we all have to stick together.
There was only one girl in the last presidential election.
Well, that's a little different.
So I mean, no. If you're gonna say that it's just about being a girl,
but this is a popularity vote. I have no responsibilities with winning this award. None.
This is true. There are very few things we can stand on other than a love for Jesus.
Right. Right.
But I think the other candidates would say the same thing too.
Greg says he learned a lot about radio when he started DJing.
Yes. You don't. It's like teaching Sunday school. You learn a lot when you're teaching.
Yeah.
And when you're doing, because we all have an opinion that we think we know how to do it until we do it. And we're like, oh, that's why he does it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Debbie York.
That's why.
I cannot believe that about you.
What'd she just say?
You know what? You can share that information because I did not think she said she turned 65 and she signed up for Medicare this week.
Well, how about that? Good for you.
That's
Right?
incredible.
Right? That's
I did
good.
not know. Yes, Greg, you don't just push buttons. I just push buttons. Some people do it with finesse.
There is a button pushing finesse. You know, I got tickled, Deb and I, speaking about finesse, things that just like, some people just head away.
Mhm.
And it's kind of funny watching somebody, and now listen to me, I am not advocating the habit. I am not advocating the
Oh,
habit.
no.
But Deb and I watched the John Wayne movie, A Quiet Man. He's
Mhm.
the boxer that left America, tried to find a quiet spot in
Oh.
Scotland, marries Catherine O'Hara.
Uh-huh.
And funny, just a funny movie, great story. But I'm thinking if he struck a match and lit a cigarette once, he did it 50 times in that movie. Every
and
time.
his
Yeah,
finesse.
he's got the panache of striking a match from the
Yeah.
bottom of his foot, a rafter, whatever rough surface is nearby. John Wayne had the way of striking that match. And then at the end of the habit, he had a way of just flicking that bud.
Yeah.
So again, not advocating. I'm just saying some people have a panache about ways. Paula has a button pushing panache. Just ask Ed Turley, who pushes the buttons
Yeah.
at the house.
Yeah. Yeah. You're so funny.
So you did have a good time with the Grands at Silver Dollar
Oh my
City?
goodness.
Yeah.
We ate our way through the park. We saw so much good food. Oh,
Well, you said you did the pretzel dog. Do you do anything else?
we did the pretzel
Were you gonna do the
dog.
berries and cream? You talked about doing berries and
We
cream.
didn't do berries and cream.
Okay.
You know, their mama has those girls trained that you don't eat at Silver Dollar City.
Oh.
You're there to play.
Okay.
You're there to ride rides
Oh.
and do all the fun
Does that
things.
change when you get older?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
So
Deb and I are all about let's go down and eat, and if we want to ride a ride.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, those girls are really, I mean, they're fast at it. They want to ride the rides and they know where they are.
That's cool that they already know.
The 3-year-old led us through the park, showing us where all the best rides are.
Big things going on at Silver Dollar City. That expansion, the new resort coming in just west of the city itself.
Well, and
Always
then
rides.
what do they call it? The expo area.
Uh-huh.
Where
They've expanded that this year to what you doing? Oh, I think you killed the song.
I killed the song.
What are you doing over there?
Well, I thought I had it on manual.
Oh, you did, but you weren't content to leave it.
No, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, yeah.
I just hit the wrong button.
All right.
Sorry, Scotty Inman. I love you, and I am so
and
sorry.
she just totally killed your song. That's funny.
Are we going to ever go on radio again?
We probably will here in a few minutes. You might want to take out that next song. Go ahead and delete it and let and that one too. That little what'd you just do?
I took out a next song.
Okay. Why don't you kill that new blue thing? Trash can it real quick. Get 2 seconds. Kill it. There, done. Boom. Now we've got more back on track.
And then if I push that button,
boom.
There it'll work.
She can be taught, girls and boys.
Sorry.
It's not as hard as I make it look.
Oh,
that's
my
funny.
Goodness.
Yes.
I don't know what I did.
I'm on the by faith wing of this operation. By faith.
Mr. Campbell, if you're watching.
It's not been great
radio. If you
radio.
fire me, it's okay.
I hope the TV is made up for, but the radios have been suffering a little.
Oh.
All right, so back to
I know, Yantina. I'm sorry.
Back to kids in Silver Dollar City. You talking about the new expo expansion?
Okay, the part where it's behind Fire in the Hole.
Uh-huh.
Right where they have all the chairs and they have a stage. Are we going to have that for Southern Gospel Picnic?
I'm sure they'll utilize it. Sure,
because that is a fantastic stage area, and I couldn't tell if it was just.
They've already been using it some, but I'm sure with this new configuration, they'll absolutely use it.
It's a great stage, and I hope they use it for picnic because with the tables and chairs.
Oh, it'd be ready made for dinner theater.
Yeah, yeah, it's great, and I love how all their outdoor stages are ones you just walk by and you hear the music going.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was a really nice area. And I laughed because remember the first time when we went, when they introduced Fire in the Hole.
Yeah.
And how we went out of the red gold building.
Right.
And we walked around and kind of in through it like
kind of a corridor.
Literally opened the gate,
Yeah.
the back door for us to get into the back of Fire in the Hole.
Correct.
And now that's an entrance. It's another circle
Wide
through
open.
the park.
Yeah. And it's a pretty cool view of the train. You don't get a real good head on there aren't very many viewing opportunities where you see the train coming straight at you and then kind of bends, it's not kind of, but it's a really cool, like Silver Dollar City does. They just do so many things right to make you happy.
I told my granddaughter, I said, before I was even born, my grandpa used to come down here and work on that train. She said, "You have a grandpa?"
You have a grandpa? That's funny.
He used to come and work on that train before I was even born.
Nice.
Yeah, he was a Frisco man.
I got a couple of train guys in my life now out at our church. Guys have been working on the railroad, retired from the railroad.
It's a big deal. It's a
big... America built on mules and railroads.
Yes. What are we going to talk about?
This was going to be Memorial Day stuff. Yeah, some fun.
All right, we're going to go live on air, and we're going to see if Paula can mess this up too.
I like our chances.
That's Gordon Moat with Door Wide Open. Dave and Paula with you this morning. Paula's pushing all the buttons over here.
She is in every way you can say.
Good morning, Kramer. I love you too. Thank you for listening this morning. Lots of people heading out of town. We've had friends telling us they're listening on the app.
Yeah.
Because it's a 3-day weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. And those that took today off, good on you. The smart ones think ahead that way and get all those days. I've never been one of those because I've also kind of been the guys got to stick around and get things buttoned down for the weekend. Memorial Day weekend. We hope that you have a blessed remembering time and celebrating time with your family. Of course, it's the first big holiday of the summer. This is where the hot dog count gets underway. It's one of our favorite numbers of all things food is the number of hot dogs that will be consumed in America between now, and I think the counting starts today, between now and Labor Day.
Oh, wow. Do you have the number on your head?
I have the number in front of me, according to Wallet Hub, who's kind of the masters of all things numbers. Now, I might say this, might be Memorial Day. It starts the count, not today, but Memorial Day. How many of you have already fired up your grill already? You haven't waited till the day. I haven't had a chance. I have not had a chance.
You better get a metal detector out and make sure there's no nails.
Well, I got safety shoes now. So I'm going to be taken care of. I think, unless something falls. How many hot dogs do you think are consumed every second? Not every minute.
Like in America
just
alone?
In America, celebrating good old America. How many hot dogs are consumed every second? And this will be from Memorial Day through Labor Day.
I'm going to guess like 200 every second.
Total from Memorial Day. I'm presuming that's 12 midnight strike to midnight Labor Day. 7 billion with a B hot dogs will be consumed.
Oh, wow.
That parses out if you do the everyday 24 hours divided by 60 minutes divided by 60 seconds, every second of every day between Memorial Day and Labor Day, 818 hot dogs will be consumed.
Well, I might have added to that count yesterday.
Well, you did if you did the pretzel dog.
I did the pretzel dog.
So you're holding up your part. You're being an American, Paula. 818. I advocate get you if you got to do the all beef or whatever or the ballpark, whatever. Just have a good old hot dog this weekend and celebrate being American on Memorial Day. You want to delete those others? Bink, bink, boom, boom. That's good. There you go. There you go, Chip. Look, she's doing amazing. She's doing amazing.
I can be taught.
It is funny, which is the second nature if you're not used to doing it, right?
Relish the count. Mark Giles.
Is Giles in the house?
He's sitting here watching me going, she has no idea what she's doing. You're right, Mark. I don't.
Oh, she's got a good idea. She's had to do it.
Yeah.
So Lord willing, I don't know, next Friday. We'll see how this goes. I'm supposed to get my stitches out a week from Wednesday. So, I'll still have them in there. Sorry.
That has been my life all week long. He bangs on that microphone.
I can't help it. It's like I'm trying to get
constantly
around. I'm trying to get around behind it, but don't forget there's no room between it and the tabletop. My chin is on the tabletop. I've gone back to being a 3-year-old in the house.
Greg.
What?
Why have I not thought of that? He cannot do one thing about my yellow bell. I don't know why I didn't bring that.
Not that I could before anyway, but now I'm less able to run around to grab it.
Good morning, Emery. It's good to have you in the house this morning. Are you all done with school? I know school is out for some. I watched a video of kids leaving their last day of elementary yesterday.
Yeah.
And there were a few of them that have got the right idea. They were crying. If I had my way, I would have stayed in elementary school for 12 years too, because that's when life is good. That's when you have recess.
Before you had responsibilities.
And all the things.
Before responsibility and everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Greg, I'm glad you reminded me. I'll be bringing the bell.
Hey, by the way, congratulations to all the grads, the class of 2025 that are launching out there, going to make the world different. I hope that you do. We need some change in a good, positive way.
There are a lot of big changes coming just in how they do college and how they do jobs. And I don't know. Scotch tape on the Mark. Shh.
What do you say?
Scotch tape on the bell clapper. Where did I go that they had a bunch of those bells and they had put Scotch tape?
Actually, super glue is a better option
on all of them. Dave would think the trash can is the better option.
Super glue is the best option for the yellow bell.
I love my yellow bell.
I do feel terrible. I can't keep up with the conversation because of my YouTube feed doesn't give me the words like the Facebook.
Does your Facebook?
It's not letting me because I'm attached in my Facebook account. I'm attached to the KWFC admin. So it's like if I touch, it's like, start the live from my phone.
Hey, Scott Washam. Good to see you this morning. Scott's in the house. We had big Southern, speaking of a Scott, we had big Southern gospel news this weekend. This week.
Yep.
Scott leaving the Guardians.
Right.
Going to
Greater Vision.
Greater Vision.
I was teasing with Pat a little bit about that yesterday because it's just heartbreaking. Scott's a great addition. I think Scott is such a great player for the Guardians. We just hate to see him go because he's a great fit, great voice, all the things.
Were you approaching Pat about being your campaign manager?
Well, I was no, not about the campaign manager. I was kind of looking into the vacancy. I said, hey, I'm just 10 hours away.
But you're not. You're a bass.
You can start, at a baritone or that thing.
You think you
just
just
kind of try to outlive him.
Did he say that they couldn't afford insurance on you because of your injuries?
Well, with all my pre-qualifying, all of those kind of things, right? You're too much of a risk, Dave. Too much of a foot risk. That's the biggest bummer how that happened. Anyway, so I was teasing back and forth, and so I kind of shot out there, hey, you guys are looking. I'm just 10 hours away.
We're having like old home week here.
That's not much of a commute.
With Scotty Beauregard being in the house.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. They're having a good time here.
Nice.
Chatting it back and forth.
Hey, it's a family thing this Friday
live.
Party.
Yeah, because my cousin's here and just lots of friends and
Has
family.
Mama checked in, or I think
I have not
Deb's
seen
being
Mom.
busy being Nana. We're gonna go see her this weekend. Go see Mama.
Are you?
Gonna go do go see Mama and go decorate some family graves together.
I'm gonna go. I have another cousin celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh, well, that's a big deal.
We're gonna go celebrate that on Saturday.
It's a golden opportunity. Not everybody sees.
Okay.
Hit that one. There. Look at you. Look at you, Pikachu. We might need to add a song in here.
You think?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's been flying wild. Pick a favorite in there.
Well, let's put
pick a favorite. Well, you missed Scotty. Go ahead and give him the redo. Since you put the kibosh. Since you 86'd Scotty. Can we say that anymore?
No.
Okay, I won't do it again.
Okay, where do you mean put him?
Why don't you put him in front of that, in front of our talk. You can take it out of there.
Right there?
Right there. Boom. Now take off your manual up top. There you go. And then when Scotty plays, you can hit him manual. Deal?
Deal. Got it. See?
It's easy.
It takes this village. Mama is watching. Good morning, Miss Patty.
Hey, Mama.
Your son is short over there. This is your one chance if you need to beat up on him.
It's Paula and Dorf today on the show.
I'm looking down on Dave, which means he's looking up to me.
I've always looked up to Paula.
I've really tried to be
a woman I could look up to.
No, stop it. I'm going to be sincere for a minute. I'm going to be genuine.
All right. For a change.
I've really tried to have a servant's heart in all this and be kind to Dave and open doors.
She has too.
With chairs,
she absolutely has.
Set up cameras.
Yep.
Do all the things.
She has absolutely done all of that. I was going to give you bragging.
You're always very kind and gracious to me. So I'm trying to return the favor in any way I can.
Cast your bread on the water.
Yep.
Can come back at you.
I never knew what that meant, but now I do.
Thank you. She has been doing all that.
I really have been trying. Yep. And part of it is selfish because if I can keep him off this foot, then it will heal and he can faster. Be back over here.
And I'm trying to do that. I mean, the best thing you could do with a foot injury, stay off it.
And I have 3 grandkids, and by the end of the summer, I will have 4.
Yeah.
And I'm wanting to take some extra time off just to be Grams.
Yep.
So I need him healed so I can.
Now we know the motivation.
Now.
By the way, Paula has also, let's have a little bit of fun with your VBS thing on this next part.
Oh.
Let's talk about your politicking, your campaigning on the VBS trail.
Where am I going? I'm going to Berryville and Lebanon.
Yep. So far.
Lebanon I have to look at because I kind of think that might be the same week as mine. But I don't know. We're gonna work. There's gonna be something that's gonna. There's gonna be one day.
You'll incur the wrath of Brother Brian if you.
Oh yeah, I can't miss mine because I'm teaching. Alabama Quartet Convention coming up July 17th.
Wow.
Through 19th, Encounter Church, 8 Mile, Alabama, hosted by my friends. Day 3. Greg. Yeah. Like, are you talking about flying up here and working with Dave? Or are you talking about flying to NQC? Because Yantina's already offered to accept the award.
Yep.
But I am going to go. I'm
you got to go. You got to go.
We've made it this far. We've done this well.
You can't stop it now. Got to go.
Patty, we are in the studio. We're just reversed. I'm sitting on Dave's side at the table. He's sitting on mine. But he's in an office chair instead of our studio
there you go.
Stools.
Yep.
So he can
do this.
Keep his foot up.
Yep.
Because his foot is up on his scooter.
Yep. Pillowed. And you know what?
Tina, are you coming to NQC this year?
I've discovered there's not any one pillow that lasts a good long while for an upright foot position.
No. Well, and that foot's heavy with the bandaging on it. And all that. It's still swollen, isn't it?
A little bit, still just a little bit. Yeah. Not terrible, but still a little.
I mean, it kind of looks like a clubfoot thing going on. It's like the shape of a club. I'm not talking about club feet. The shape of a club that his foot's in.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to get in my past. Just for the things, just to be able to walk, trying to get in the door.
Yes, Greg, I'm all for it. Just get with Dave. I've got to be gone a week for church camp. And I'm looking at some other, short days, 2 or 3 day stints here and there to be off in
Graham's time.
Dave doesn't know that yet. So.
She just kind of let it out there in the public view.
I'm just preparing you. Oh, good. Yantina's going to be at NQC. I finally am going to get to meet you.
Yeah, that's cool.
We're going to pray there's no hurricane this year.
She wore my gospel vinyl gold shirt last time she was there.
Did she?
Yeah. And it got me a top 10 nomination.
Hey.
I need about 50
next year,
50,000 more of those shirts out there.
Next year, we're going to get you in the top 5.
That is the fact it made top 10. It's a throwback show. I'm thankful, thrilled, honestly thrilled it made a top 10, but there's so many big things out there in that category. It's almost as unthinkable as 2 people from the same radio station getting into the top 5.
Right.
It's that rare of an opportunity.
Because how many, if you think about it, just in here, we've got 6 Southern gospel DJs here in our house. So how many of them are there out there? There's got to be hundreds.
Right.
And we're
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. Crazy is the word, but crazy good.
Crazy good.
We're so
God
thankful.
is good. God's using KWFC for some great things.
Right.
And we are excited about what he's doing.
Right.
And thank you for watching and being a part of it.
You know what? A lot of people watching this made that vote.
And then
I'm thinking probably these people right there made
Mhm.
it happen. Let's talk about your politicking.
That's Scotty Inman with Motel Bible. A little bit of a redo this morning
Yeah, I
because
can make good.
my
That is
bad.
funny. That's funny.
My
It's easy.
bad.
Easy. It's easy.
I can't wait to be on the other side of the table again.
Let's let people know you're willing. At first, I thought it was a servant heart. I'm going to tell you, my first thought was, man, this girl is just willing to go out there
No,
and just kind of help.
It's truly my love for Vacation Bible School.
That's
And
true.
I love to see all the different themes,
Yep.
the decorations,
That's true.
and just
She
the
does.
kids, the excitement.
You love VBS. You got a
love
heart for
VBS.
children's ministry. You've always had that heart.
So last week, while I was here alone and I was talking about the family calendar, I said, I want to come to your VBS, put it on our family calendar. I received a couple of emails from people saying, we'd love to have you. Come on.
And look,
And
now you got this tour going. It's the Paula Turley VBS Tour 2025.
Yeah. And Dave is calling it my campaign tour.
Because at first, because of all the things I know about her with this heart for kids ministry, love for VBS, I thought, man, that is a great heart. And then it occurred to me, it is right in the heart of politicking season for the Singing News Fan Award.
But the littles can't vote. They can't vote.
But mom and dad can. And when you're out there schmoozing, kissing babies ain't voting when presidential candidates kiss babies.
But the
mama's voting.
Will vote. Okay.
I see what you're up to.
See, that wasn't my ulterior motive. But if you want to make it my ulterior motive, I mean, I'm not going to
tell me you hadn't thought about it until I put that thought in your mind.
I will not tell anyone that they cannot vote for me in the Singing News Fan Awards.
That's a good way to say it.
We're having a good time. Yes, I am going to some Vacation Bible schools. It's a lot of fun. All this was harvested out of our love for our family calendar.
Yeah.
And putting things on there that your church or organization are hosting. You can still do that. There's a lot of room for you. And it doesn't matter how far away you are. Go ahead, put it on our family calendar. KWFC.org is where you can find that. Okay,
I think what I do, my normal throw is as soon as we get done with it, I just delete it as a habit.
That's what you do?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so because we don't usually have it up there very long.
That's just weird. I'm just backwards. Hi, Connie. It's good to see you. Yes, VBS is one of my very favorite things. I do not have, Yantina, a Fort Calvary t-shirt.
Well, we might be able to.
I have a hat.
I thought I gave her a Fort Calvary t-shirt.
Yeah, Yantina has a Fort Calvary t-shirt.
Oh.
She said she wore that too.
That's what I thought.
Maybe that's what I'll do the whole week I'm there is I'll wear group shirts. I don't know. Maybe I'll wear KWFC shirts every day I'm there.
And vote for Paula.
I'm going to have to. Well, the vote will be done by then.
Some of it.
No, at NQC.
Oh, at NQC, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And there'll be shirts. I mean, the groups out there.
I'm going to have to get some more KWFC gear before I go out there.
Yeah. There'll be groups out there love you to wear the shirt. Absolutely.
Put a KWFC logo on your group shirt and I'll wear it.
Boom.
What else? What were we going to? There's something else we needed to.
Besides prayer?
Yeah.
Was there another chore on the list we didn't get to?
Pray for Dave. Pray for me. Pray for all those traveling this weekend.
Right.
There was something else really important.
Heavy road traffic. 40 plus million people on the road this weekend. That's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. I do have a masterpiece shirt, Greg.
Yes, you do.
It's red.
I do too. It's pinkish.
Well, pinkish
reddish pink. Somewhere in between. What is that? Mauve?
No, mauve is more purpley.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll have to figure it. But yes, I have my masterpiece shirt. And that's my favorite. It's my favorite song of yours.
See, I've got.
For sure.
Mine is the first song I heard from him, that beginning again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how you don't think of your group shirts being nostalgic, but they are?
They are.
Post your request on here. We'd love to pray for you and have you praying for each other. Is June the next scoring for the July? Yantina will be in the July
issue.
The June issue is circulating. Greg just got his.
Yep.
So we'll start seeing ours in the mail, and then
I think they probably have the award nominees on there.
Yeah.
In June.
We're getting our ad together, which Yeah, we're getting our
Right.
ad together for
The issue.
the July issue
Yep.
to run an ad in there.
Yep.
There's a lot going on.
There's a bunch.
What else? Pray for you. You're going to be on the road this weekend. I'm going to go to Arkansas for a road trip on Sunday.
Yep. Us too.
Our goal is to have Monday where we have nothing we have to do.
Well, we'll have to drive back on Monday. Our plan is Fort Calvary sings at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds on Sunday morning. And then afterwards, we're going to shoot up to Clinton.
Is that for the car?
That's for the Street Rod Nationals.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's fun. That's a fun weekend event.
It's a fun weekend. Big time.
Okay, guys.
Any prayer requests in the house been mentioned before we get out to here and pray?
No.
Okay.
And I don't see Gail in here to see how Gail and Keith are doing.
Is my foot enough?
Your foot's enough.
Hey, I am grateful. It is if you have a diabetic in your family, you know the drill. It just can get in a hurry, get out of hand in a hurry. And I thought we were ahead of this. I mean, I thought we were on top of it, but it just takes off.
There's Gail. You are here. She says to continue to pray for Keith for strengthen his legs.
Okay.
I pray for Emery. She's heading into her summer activities. Yantina asked to pray for her brother-in-law, Werner.
Okay.
He has more chemo and then surgery, and then they will take the tumor out. Tammy wants us to remember to pray for her son. He's going to be preaching Sunday.
All right.
Tammy, that is such a huge
That's
privilege. Awesome. Jackie says you are going to be crossing paths Sunday afternoon.
Oh, she's coming down while I'm going up.
Mm-hmm. And Tammy wants prayer for being a diabetic. I work with one over here.
Is Tammy a diabetic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I know your pain in your throat.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing. It's a terrible disease.
And I
would think it would get more national attention, not just because I am one, but because of the impact that it has on us.
Well, and just remember, pray for families. There is Satan. Dave and I have talked about this with each other. There is just so much attack, spiritual warfare right now. And God is good. He is big. But guys, we have to remain faithful and stay in his word and stay prayed up and studied up and just be ready.
Stay close to him.
You going to pray today? You want me to?
I'll be glad to pray.
Okay.
Y'all, thank you for checking in again. It is a family time. We feel we hate it when we have to miss. And so we're glad when we get to do it. Like last Friday, we had to miss. And so we're grateful to get this back together and hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Father, we love you and thank you for being so good to us. For the friends that have surgeries coming up for loved ones that are sick and hurting. And Father, just a difficult path. I'm sure that in this room, we'd have several friends just talk about some hurts we can't see, maybe some family fractures and some other things that just cut deep. And I pray, God, that you would give us grace and patience and strength through all of that. I praise you, God, even though things aren't going how I would want it to go with my foot. I know, God, how blessed I am that things are going well. It's on the mend, it's healing and doing well. We're on a good timeline, all those things. And I know so many friends who weren't as fortunate in a very similar circumstance. And so I praise you for your goodness to me. And I ask God, you just help this thing to heal speedily, just so I could just be doing the things that I need to do for you unhindered is my prayer. And then Father, we commit you to this weekend to you, that for your purposes, we would just follow you. We would be walking close to you and against this spiritual warfare that we're all involved in and may not be aware of. Father, we need to just stay close to you is where we need to be in this battle. And we thank you for the hope that we have in that in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Safe travels for everyone traveling. Be sure you pray for Nancy and Russ. They will be traveling back from.
Today is the funeral.
Is it today or tomorrow?
I think it's today.
Today.
Yep.
Okay. So Nancy's.
Thank you for bringing
Daddy went to be with Jesus. So remember to pray for them as they travel back home, and then they'll be traveling to a conference in Florida next week. So a lot on their plates. Just keep them in your prayers. All of you going to Disney, Jessica and Greg, you guys be safe.
Good for you.
We love you. Have an amazing weekend. And just remember to give honor where honor is due this weekend.